primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One will get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted. They get 27 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go. And he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw for Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Quick, ready?
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
180. Yo. 180. You change it.
Throwing again is Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Knocked away. That's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Hey, report.
This one's sent up for Lamar. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
First and 10 from the 32.
Come on. Set.
Running it with David Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Okay,
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
let's go now. Bronco leading. Dragon 60. Ready.
Another one for Gibbs. He'll get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18. Check mash.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. 19 Tiger.
Caught quick right side. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Ready? Panther 60, ready. Cougar 19. Ready?
Gibbs now from the gun. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
Ready?
A gain of 14.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready? Cougar 19. 7 Pirates.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Set. Hop, set.
That one's out and cut on the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They have it on 2nd and short. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Lester finds the football complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Baltimore 1st down.
He's on up here for Lamar. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Go.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
From the gun, Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
No, we changed.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. If you're out, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 19. Charger 19.
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready. Press all 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Taken in by Williams outright. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
Ready.
First and 10 from the 43.
Dragon 60. Go. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cub 19. Cub 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He cuts it right. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
For the extra point.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 44-yard line.
Mitchell up the middle. Gets some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
1-yard line.
So Reed here and give to Mitchell. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Go.
Here's Jackson to throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. This is Cox, that's Walker. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Running it after the penalty. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
What? Change it.
Here's Mitchell again. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, third and 1. Now it's Lamar. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Ready?
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Off the RPO here, it's caught by Williams. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Warriors, 70. Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19, 19 Lion. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
Throw here, 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lamar off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
76, 79 Broncos.
Here's Ward. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. That's complete right side. It's a small gain up to the 38. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Okay,
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go, 18, 5, 70 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
They'll air it out on third. It's on target to Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit first down. Montgomery gets it from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Ward. On the move, headed right. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right.
Ready.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a third-quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14. Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Jackson throwing here. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Could make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing again is Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action. Here's Jackson. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays. Be creative. Try different things. Because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, middle. Report.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
180. Sit hard. 180. 180. That's up.
He'll throw it. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 2. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Middle. Oh.
Lamar throwing again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, they need 7.
19, 19 Lions. Panther 11. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's good for Lions. First down. A gain of 7.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. 18, pioneer. 70 Rangers.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick.
Sending a tight end in motion left. Ward now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Fourth down, pass coming. That one complete to St. Brown. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Williams coming in motion right. On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Gotta be Lions. Let's go.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, Lions.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get it. 19.
On the zone read, they're going to hand it to Montgomery. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Detroit Lions. First down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
First down, Detroit.
Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on first. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Ravens, 14. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Report.
No, we changed it.
Yeah. Hey, middle.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a gain of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 13.
To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Cowboy 80. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the pistol, it's Gibbs. Escapes a defender. Makes a cut to the right side, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 14. Jack Fox to kick off for
Fox
the
now
Lions.
to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
180. Good. 180.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, it's an interception. Kaiir Elam makes the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So the Lions get the win on the road. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.